Alabama too, they got good people down there. I'm about to go back down there and go get my sister. I need a strong man like you. Y'all to help me get the people in the freedom.
I just left there. If I go with you, I'm gonna end up turning around and coming right back. I'm looking for a job. Ain't no jobs out there.
The people think they're in freedom.
Freedom is what you make it.
That's what I'm saying. What good is freedom? You can't do nothing with it. Many men die for freedom. If he knew what he was getting, he would have thought twice about it.
You want a bowl of beans, Sully?
What kinds is there? Had a girl trying to poison me.
They baby lima beans. Cook up with some ham hocks.
I give you no lima beans. They belly busters, but I give baby lima beans. They bring me a little better.
You know, when I was a boy, we used to say this little rhyme. Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So make sure you got some beans there for me.
They line me some truth about that. Hey, Black Mary, I got a pair of pants and a shirt that needs washing. I ain't got butter down.
Where's all these dollars you can get from selling that dog shit?
I give you 15 cents, I just bought a new pair of boots. See now, if I had 15 cents, I'd give it to you. I'll do the right thing. I was gonna be on the right side, but sometimes I just know what side that is. They say God had a plan, but the devil had a plan also.
God ain't never wrong. You want to be like God? Not everything that's for him is for you. And that's why God put Lucifer to heaven.
God ain't turned the other cheek. He picked Lucifer up and threw him down into hell.
The Bible says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
God ain't done that. He don't want Lucifer to pick him up and throw him down into hell. He want Lucifer to bow down and pledge obedience.
Yeah,
This is a peaceful house.
These niggas going crazy! Over at the middle riding busting out the damn windows, talking about they not going to work. And all types of chaos and confusion down there. The police had to arrest about 200 people. I've never seen nothing like it. They run around like a pack of animals talking about they're not going to work. That's 3 days ago they went to work. They have to meet downtown and put a stop to it. I give them one more day. They're going to work tomorrow. They're going to have a hell of a day. He's another one to come get his soul washed. But I know you better think on us some moonshine.
That there is Citizen Marlowe. He's helping me with the wall up back.
Wall? I ain't need a wall. Somebody want to come in and just climb over it. They ain't but a waste of time. Hey, where you from? Alabama.
right on the first.
How long you been up here for? 4 weeks. I don't want to catch you stealing nothing. I catch you stealing something, you're going to jail. Get you some shoes. This is city. You need no farmer boots up here. Get you some shoes and stay out of the saloons. Oh, got a job? What are you working at? I'm looking for a job. Go to the mill. They got jobs over there. Go to the mill and tell them I sent you. Even gotta go to Philadelphia. They got jobs in Philadelphia. It's too crowded up here. Too many niggas breed trouble. Move down to Philadelphia. You can stay on my name, you stay out of trouble. My name is Caesar. I'm the boss man around here. What's your name? Citizen Barlow. Are you a Jamaican citizen, Barlow? You ever been in jail? I ain't never been in jail before. That's where you headed. You got to have visible means of support around here. See, if I see you trying to steal something and you ain't got $2 in your pocket, you're going to jail. You understand? Get you a job, stay off the streets. I ain't looking to steal nothing. That's my sister. Blackberry's my sister. I want you to stay away from her. Oh, I don't want to catch you looking at her wrong.
Leave him alone, Caesar.
Don't just go in I like him. I don't want to see that into any trouble. My mama told me to stay out of trouble. Mama told you right. You got a place to stay, you don't need to pay the rent? I ain't got no place. Come see me, I'll give you a place. You gotta pay your rent though. If you can't pay the rent, you gotta move on out. Let somebody else pay it. You know how to read? You got money?
I got money, good.
You go up corner. I'm gonna see what you do with that. See, these niggas take their money and throw it away in the saloons, and they get mad when it's gone. I give one fellow a quarter. He turned around and gave it to the candy man. I said he could have just sent him with that quarter. It wasn't much, but it was 25 cents more than what he had. He turned around and gave it to the candy man. He can't see past his nose. He can't see it's all set up for him to do anything he wants. If he could see that fall, he looked at him found 25 cents, $25 in his pocket. $25, oh, that buys you an opportunity. Don't take but $5 to get into the crack game. I'm gonna see what you do with that. You take this 25 cents and turn it into $5. And you come see me. And I just might give you a job.
I don't want nothing from nobody.
You better watch this stuff now, see, because I told you, I'm the boss man around here. Ask anybody. And they'll tell you who Caesar is.
Citizen, best to be getting back to that wall now.
Well, that's when you're gonna watch. He liable to steal a coffee cup. They nothing missing, isn't it?
Why don't you leave him alone, Caesar?
Look, I ain't seen nothing bad about him. I like him. He reminded me of myself when I was a young man. See, you got new shoes, Solo.
Got a new coat, too. I'm afraid to wear it. Even might think I'm rich like you.
Money ain't got nobody's name on it. It's floating out there. Go out and grab you some.
I hear Reverend trouble going on town. Are you trying to talk to the mayor?
What makes him think the man gonna see him? The man ain't gonna see him. Wanna bury the damn fool outside of his church. How are we gonna get a Christian burial? The man killed himself. Go jump in a goddamn river, stay there until he died. How are we gonna get a Christian burial?
He said he ain't do it.
That don't mean anything to me if he said he didn't do it. I have witnesses. 500 people watching a man drown. I try to break it up, I try to save him. See, but he didn't have enough sense to save himself. People want to blame me, but I gotta keep on. Just like the niggas want to ride over a bucket of nails, talking about they not going to work, talking about closing the mail down. See, they don't understand the mills will hold everything together. You close on the mill, you got nothing left. These niggas can't see. See, the city needs that tin. You need it in Philadelphia, you need it in Detroit and Cincinnati. Industry is what drives the country. Without industry, where nobody be working. They'd be glad the mill was there. If it wasn't for the mill, see, these niggas would have no way to pay their rent. You close down the mill and see what happens. I'll tell you. They're gonna have 100 niggas go to jail for trying to steal something. 100 niggas go to jail for ordering. 100 niggas go to jail for disturbing the peace after they get mad and start fighting each other. 500 babies going hungry. 100 new prostitutes. People living on the street, begging for a dime. All because some damn fool took it upon himself to jump into the damn river and sail until you die? They want to blame me. You know whose fault it is? I'll tell you whose fault it is. It's Abraham Lincoln's fault. See, he didn't know like I know. He didn't know what he was doing. See, some of these niggas, they're better off in slavery. They wouldn't know how to act otherwise. You try to give these niggas a job, an opportunity, and they take it, throw it away. You try to do something nice to these niggas, and it'll backfire you on you every time. Talking about they're not going to work.
Eli, I gotta go. So long as I see her later.
I'll have the laundry ready by Thursday, Solid.
I see you still got that stick there, son.
I'm carrying me to the graveyard.
Well, I told you this ain't Alabama. This ain't the country. This Pittsburgh. We got laws against carrying a stick in Pittsburgh. See, that's a weapon.
It's a walking stick. Abraham Lincoln carried a walking stick. General Grant carried a walking stick. Go on, arrest him. Tell me I can't carry a walking stick.
It's against the law to carry a weapon.
The law can go to hell. Tell me I can't carry a walking stick.
Let me get back to that wall.
And you got him walking around talking about Caesar's sister does my... How does that make me look? My sister a washerwoman? Why don't you come back and work with me at the bakery? See, all that stay ain't got no time. She got both feet in the grave. Just waiting for the body to fall.
You don't know nothing about Honesta. She done more for me than most other people. I've never been more at peace with myself since I've been here.
I told you I can help you. You're a young woman.
I'm doing just fine. You out there selling magic bread, overcharging on rent, putting people out on the street? I don't want no part of it.
I get good value for my services. I've got clean rooms. Quite naturally, if you can't pay the rent, someone else will. See, if you don't understand, I'm helping the people. I give them hope and they ain't got nothing else.
I done told you I'm doing just fine. I don't want to be a part of it.
Now see, I remember when you was part of it. See, you were selling whole cakes. You was running the bakery. Why can't it be like old times? I miss having you work with me.
That was before you killed that boy.
He was a thief. That's about the worst thing you could do, to steal the fruits of somebody else's labor. You go on and work for it. That's what I did. Never stole nothing in my life. That's against the law. Stealing, that's against the law. Everybody know that.
It was a loaf of bread, Caesar. He was stealing a loaf of bread.
I gave him an opportunity to stop. I told him he was under arrest. He started running with the loaf of bread under his arm. You can't get away with nothing like that. I had to shoot him. See, people don't understand the law is everything. What is it not? People think the law is supposed to serve them, but anybody can see you serve it. You gotta respect the law. Unless you're dead. That's the only way you ain't gotta respect the law.
I remember when you was on the other side of the law. Whatever happened to that, Caesar?
I took an oath to uphold the law. Now, see, you try to be like your mother. I don't know why your mother never liked me. She tried to poison you against me and you left me.
See, you killing that boy for stealing that loaf of bread has nothing to do with my mother. You always try to hide behind me.
I gotta play the hand that was dealt to me. You look around and see you're black. You look at the calendar, slavery is over. I'm a free man. I can get up at whatever time I want to in the morning. There ain't nothing I can't have. I'm starting off with nothing, so I gotta get me a little something, a little place to start. See, you look around and see the race you got run. It's different from somebody else's. Maybe it's got more hills. See, maybe it's longer, but that's what I got. Now what to do with it? I looked around and see when niggas gotta sleep and when niggas gotta eat. Told myself if I had some bread, oh, I'd be a rich man. I started selling whole cakes off the back of the wagon, I cooked them over the coals. Got me some beans, sold them right out the pot. I even put a little pork in them. The police, they ran me off the corner, saying I need a license. It took me a while, but I got me a license. Had to pay 6 to 7 people, but I got me a license. And then niggas told me my bowls was too small, so I got bigger bowls. Say I didn't put enough pork in the beans, so I put more pork. Got me some chickens, charged extra for the big ones, and people got mad. One man told me the chickens had big feet, but they didn't have big wings. Man, I see I was in the wrong business. Said I was gonna let niggas eat on their own and give them a place to sleep instead. Only I didn't have enough money to buy no property. So I went into the bank to borrow some money. And they told me I needed some collateral. Say, you need something to borrow money against? I said, all right, I'll get me some collateral. Open me up a gambling joint in the back of the barber shop. Sold whiskey. The police closed it down. Had to bust a few niggas upside the head. Put a few bullet holes in a couple of niggas. The police arrested me. Put me on the county farm. Had to bust another few niggas upside the head for trying to steal my food. A couple tried to escape. See, and I caught them. That don't do nothing but to make it worse on everybody else. They out there ditching and dogging the law, where everybody else on half-race shit, they gotta make up their work. A fella named Harry Bryant had a place on Cabo Street. He sold to me. But that was after I stopped the ride. A man called Johnson started a ride. I seen that wasn't gonna be nothing but bad news. I took him on. Man to man, one-on-one. He busted my eye. That's why I can't see so good out of my one eye. He busted my eye, see, but I stopped the ride. They gave me a year. 106 months after the mayor called me in to see him, said he wanted to put me in charge of the 3rd Ward. He said, you fry the little fish and send the big fish to me. They gave me a gun and a badge. I took my gun and my badge and went down to the bank and laid it on the counter. Told them I want to borrow some money on that. And that's where Harry Bryant came in. Sold me a place on Howard Street. He sold to me. Huh. They ran him out of town, charged me 3 times what it was worth, took the money and ran. See, they tried to kill him for something to a Negro. Man, I say, I got me a little start. Niggas got mad at me. See, ever since then, they've been mad at me. Everybody's mad at me. You mad at me.
It ain't about being mad at you, Caesar. You're my brother. I honor and respect that. I always have and I always will. But we don't owe each other any more than that.
I got but one sister. I try my best to do right by her, but you pushed me away. family is important. I know the value of family. Blood is thicker than water. It's been that way always, and it always will be. You can't even water it down. But your mother, she wanna turn blood into vinegar. When Uncle Jack was dying, she wouldn't even go see him. She called him a fool. Trying to trick people for being a blind man. She was right. But that's her brother. He deserved better than that. Uncle Jack dying and crying out for his sister. And she wouldn't even go see him. That's the kind of mother you got. Now run your life. Got you thinking like her too. You thinking wrong and don't even know it. Many times I tried to make up to her, but she wouldn't have it. Called me a scoundrel. But that didn't stop me from paying for her funeral.